ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। या देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः सा मे वसद्जिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। युञ्जनं नित्यमनन्तरूपं भक्तानुकम्पाधृतविग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमीड्यं तं रामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामि। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिय सर्वविद्यास्वरूपान्ता शारदा माम्यहम्। विवेकजानन्दनिमग्नचित्तं विवेकदानैकविनोदशीलं विवेकभासा कमनीयकान्तिं विवेकिनं तम् अहं नमामि। सदाशिवसमारम्भा शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमा अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। In Brahma Sutra Bhashyam, Adhyasa Bhashyam, Bhagavan Shankaracharya asserts that entire Vedanta Shastram is to reveal the infinite nature of the individual. Asya anartha hetoho prahanaya atma ekatva vidya pratipattaye sarve vedantaha arabhyante. That is the assertion. Asya anartha hetoho. Asya means adhyasya, which is the cause of anartha hetu, which is the cause of all sufferings in human life. Prahanaya, to destroy that. Then atma ekatva vidya pratipattaye. That infinitude nature of the Atma is revealed by all the Vedantic statements. In the last class, we saw there are varieties of questions from different angles. From the standpoint of Srishti, the question was asked, what is the substance of this Srishti? Then from the standpoint of the individual, the question was asked, what is the substance of the individual? Then one question came, what do you mean by infinite? Adhihi bhagavo Brahma. Brahma means infinite. Brahma means the big, very noun itself. Generally the big is an attribute, an adjective for a noun, but here the very big is the noun itself. So what do you mean by that big? Like that, from different angles, questions were asked from the people who were in different state of life. The questions were asked. We saw how grand these questions were, and the substance of the question is, the purport of the question is, what is the substance of the creation? What is the substance of the individual, the I? And what do you mean by infinite nature of an individual? And what is the meaning of consciousness? So for all these questions, one answer was given. What is the answer? Tattvamasi. Questions are many. Answer is same. In those days, these village doctors will give same medicine for any problem. Whether it is stomach pain or headache, whatever may be the problem. That fellow doesn't know much. So he will have more or less working medicine. Self-prepared. RIMP they used to call it, the doctor. So he used to give same medicine to all. Like that, Vedanta says, for all these questions, only one answer. What is that answer? Tattvamasi. So in this class, we will see answer for each question which we saw in the last class. In the last class, we saw the first question is from Mundaka Upanishad, from Shaunaka Rishi, Angirasam Prati. Towards the Angiras Rishi asked, what is that question? Kasmin bhagavo vijñāte sarvamidam vijñātam bhavati. What is that by knowing which I can know everything? That means the very question presupposed that there is something as a substratum, as a connecting, as a sutratma, by knowing which I can know everything. The answer here, yes, sarvajñaha sarvavid yasya yesha mahima bhuvi. That entity, sarvajñaha, a conscious entity, sarvavid, all-knowing, omniscient entity, yesha bhuvihi asya mahima, the very creation is grandness, is glory. Divye Brahmapure Yesha Vyomni Atma Pratishtitaha. When the Shastra told that is the grand entity which happened to be a conscious entity and the very creation is its grandness, generally human mind think, oh, there may be something. Because whatever I see in front of me is not grand. Nor I see any consciousness in front of me. So it will search here and there. For that, Upanishad says, don't search anywhere. It is you. Divye Brahmapure Yesha Vyomni Atma Pratishtitaha. Yesha Atma. Atma means what? First person singular. Yesha Atma Pratishtitaha. Yeshaha Atma. Yaha Sarvajñaha Yeshaha Atma. Yaha Sarvajñaha Atma. Yeshaha Atma Divye Brahmapure Pratishtitaha. It is available in your own heart. It is first person singular. Manomaya Pranamaya Sharira Neta. When Shastra told it is available in your heart, then this fellow will search for inside the heart. What he will understand? I am not that. I am body. In my body there is an heart. In that heart God is there. To remove that confusion, Shastra adds one statement. Manomayaha pranamaya sharira neta. He is the activator, because of whose presence very mind is existing, very body is active, very prana is active. Not that your body, inside your body, God is existing. You are that God who activates body, mind, and prana. So, if you sum up the answers in this mantra, it's a big mantra. I have quoted the mantra number also in the notes. So, if you sum up that mantra, what it means? Tattvamasi. Because Sarvajnaha Sarvavid, Yasya Mahima Bhuvihi, such a creator of the entire creation, for whom this creation is nothing but an ornament, casual thing. He did not work hard to create this Mahima. Among so many glories, this also is one glory. What is the glory? He is a creator of Srishti. That is the glory. Such an entity is none other than you, the Atma. Don't search either outside nor inside. It is you. Generally, when something is told, immediately we see outside. No, it is not outside. It is not outside. It is inside. Then immediately people will search for inside. So Shastra says it is neither outside nor inside. It is you. It is you. This is the answer for the first question. The second question is from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, the discussion between the Gurukula Vasis, Brahmacharis. What is the discussion? Tad ahuhu yad brahma vidyaya sarvam bhavishyanto manushyaha manyante kimu tad brahma. People are talking among themselves, these old people especially, Dadiwalas, that they have become everything. What is that? By knowing something, one can become everything. That is the question. So, here the Upanishad comes and says, you have to imagine, like this brahmacharis are talking. Then one old rishi comes there. It is I. By knowing me, you become everything. Then all the students are astonished. What? Tata, you are? Old man? Are you? Yes, I am everything. Yaha evam veda aham brahmasmi iti. Aham brahma asmi iti yaha veda. I am Brahman. If we know that you become everything. I am Brahman can be told whom? By whom? By Brahman only, na? I am Brahman can be told by Brahman only. This table cannot tell I am Brahman. This buffalo cannot tell I am Brahman. So here, a rishi comes and says, Aham Brahma asmi iti yaha evam veda saha idagam sarvam bhavati. What is your question? By knowing which, I can become everything. Idagam sarvam. Then the rishi comes and says, by knowing me, aham brahmasmi iti yaha veda, by knowing me, you will become everything. Then the student may ask, by knowing you, Tata, how can I become everything? Not knowing me, by knowing you as aham brahmasmi. Understood? By knowing you as aham brahmasmi. You also the same Brahma Tattvam only. If you know that and claim that I am everything, I am Brahman, you become everything. And in fact, you are everything. Tasya devascha na abhutya ishata. Student may ask a question. If I tell I am God, will the gods will attack me? Because if you go and tell I am Prime Minister, naturally Prime Minister will be angry. Arey, after so much of struggle, I have become Prime Minister. You fellow come and tell that I am Prime Minister. So Prime Minister will attack. So Brahmachari may ask this question. If I say I am God, I am Brahman. If I say, will the Brahman will attack or not? Because nobody will accept to give up their individuality. Will Devatas will attack or not? According to Shastra, every individual, as long as he considers himself as the body-mind complex, is a slave to the Devatas. He had to propitiate the Devatas through sensory organs. That's why whenever a jiva, an individual who thinks that I am doing tapasya, stops eating through 5 sense organs, immediately Indra comes and stands in front of him to disturb him. So Devatas will be annoyed, angry if I claim that I am everything. I am everything means what? I am Indra also. I am Brahma also. Chaturmukha Brahma also. I am Shiva also. I am Vishnu also. Will these Devatas disturb me and attack me? The Rishi says, Tasya na devascha na abhut ishatah. No, they cannot do anything to you. How? Atma hi esham sabhavati. Beautiful answer it is. You are their content. How the container affect the content? Devatvam is the container. Manushyatvam is the container. Ishwaratvam is the container. And the Atmatvam is the content. You are that Atma. You are their content. How a ring, golden ring, can affect the gold? Please tell. How a pot form can affect the clay? The very existence of the pot form is because of clay. So their existence is because of your existence. What is status it wants to give to the humanities? And how low we are living in our thoughts. What is status it wants us to see? But how low we are living. It says you are giving existence to the entire creation. Not only to the entire creation, to the creator also. To the Digbalas also. There are 33 Devakotis. Somebody has translated wrongly 33 crores. It is not 33 crores. 33 Devatas. Ashtadigbalas 8. Ekadasha Rudras 11. 8 plus 11 19. Then Dwadasha Adityas 19 plus 12 31. Then Indraha 32. Then Prajapatihi 33. So all these are Lokapalas. They are called Lokapalas. They rule the entire creation. So their content is you. You are giving existence to them, not their existence gives existence to you. Because you exist, Mayeva Sakalam Jatam, in other Upanishad says, as the what you call knowledge. Here, Aham Brahmasmi is the knowledge to be gained by the Shishya. Tattvamasi is the knowledge, is the message given out by the teacher. Aham Brahmasmi is the knowledge to be gained by the Shishya. Therefore, here the Upanishad says, Atma hi tesham. You are that Atma. If you don't know this truth, what will be your condition? You know, Pashurevagam hi tesha. You will be an animal under their control. You will be an animal under their control. Naturally, we are all under their control only. One day you refuse to eat. How much problem they create, you know. If you refuse to eat, even one day, they create problem. Because we are slave for food, slave for sound, slave for drishyam, slave for touch. This slavery exists because of what? You consider yourself as body-mind complex. In fact, you are not a body-mind complex entity. Tatitvam asi. That is the answer for the second question. I can go on, but I have to finish this answer session in this class itself. So third question is, Ennumayiyam bhago sarva vittasya purnasya katham tena amritasmi. That is a question by Mother Gargi. wherein she asked, what is that by knowing which I will become a fulfilled entity? Purnaha. Then what is the answer you know? Very simple answer. As though he is going to tell a secret, Yajnavalkya Rishi calls the Maitreyi, Mother Maitreyi, near to him. Come, come, come. I will tell a secret. What is that you know? It is you. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Atma va are drashtavya. It is you. Atma means first person singular. If you see yourself, you will become a Purnavastu, because for your sake only, anything in the creation is desired for. Atmanastu kamaya, Atmanastu Purnatvaya. If you consider yourself as body-mind complex, then naturally you are finite, a wanting person. To fulfill that wants only, all pravrittis and nivrittis, all types of loving relationships, of hatred relationship. So therefore one should know yourself. Atmavare drashtavyaha shrotavyo mantavyo nidityasitavyaha Maitreyi atmano va are darshanena shravanena matya vijnanena idagam sarvam viditam. Just you know yourself, you will have an answer for every blessed thing in the creation. Idagam sarvam viditam. Then Yajnavalkya Rishi goes on. Such an Atma yatrava asya sarvatma bhoot tat kenakam pashyet tat kenakam dikhret. Like that he continues. So here also the answer is what? The answer is know yourself, everything is known. In short, Tattvamasi. Then fourth question was asked by Ushastak Chakrayanaha. Yedeva Sakshat Aparokshat Brahma. What is that? Aparoksham Vastu, which is called as infinite. Yesterday I told that Aparoksham means not Pratyaksham, not Paroksham. That which is known without the help of any sense organs and mind. Everything we know with the help of sense organ and mind only. And that is something we know without the help of sense organ and mind. What it is? Very simple. It is I, the first person singular. So, Upanishad gives an answer. Yeshata Atma Sarvantaraha na drishtehe drashtaram pashye. Drishtehe drashtaram. It is the seer of the seen, not seen by any other thing. It is the seer of the sight, not sighted by or not seen by any other thing. Seer cannot be seen. Seer is not available in front of the table of the seer. Whatever is available in front of the seer is nothing but seen. Drishtahe drashtaram na pashye. Shrutehe shrotaragam na shruniya. Matehe mantaram na manvite. Vijnatehe vijnataram na vijaniya. Yeshata Atma. It is you, my dear, who is an adhokshajaha. In Puranas, Bhagavan is called adhokshajaha, one who is hiding behind the sensory organs and mind. Here the Upanishad says that adhokshajaha, akshaja means sense organs. That adhokshajaha is Atma, it is you, first person singular. This is for Ushasta Chakrayana. Same question was asked by another Rishi, Kaholaha, Kaushitekiyaha, Kaholaha asked. For him also answer is given in another language and words, but still the essence of that statement, essence of the answer is same. Yeshata Atma Sarvantaraha Yaha ashanaya pipase shokam moham jara mrityum athyeti. Who has jara and mrityu? Body. Who has hunger and thirst? Prana. Who has shoka and moha? Mind. So it is you minus your body, prana and mind. Prana is equal to sensory organs. It is you minus your body, prana and sensory organs. This is the problem in spiritual life. The seeker is not able to remove his body-mind complex in his understanding of the word I. For everyone, I is equal to what? It is a baggage. So many things are involved in that I. So Shastra says, Arey, remove all those things in your understanding. I means a conscious entity. That consciousness cannot add itself or associate itself with the Jada Vastu, which happen to be body, mind and sense organs. Therefore only Yaha Atma Ashanaya Pipase Shokam Moham Jara Mrityum Atyeti. That which is beyond this Ashanaya Pipasa. Ashana means hunger, Pipasa means thirst, Shokam Moham, you know that. Moha means delusion and Shoka means sorrowful mind, sadness. Jara Mrityu. Jara Mrityu belongs to body, Shoka Moha belongs to mind and Ashanaya Pipasa belongs to the prana or sensory organs. So therefore, if you have removed in your understanding, physically it cannot be removed. If you removed in your understanding these three things, with regard to the word I, then it is you. What is you? What is the question asked? Yaha sakshat aparokshat brahma kim. It is you. The first person singular, a conscious entity. Yetam vaitam atmanam viditva brahmanaha putraishanayascha vittaishanayascha lokaishanayascha vyuthaya ata bhikshacharyam charanti. Once they know this, that they are not body, they are not mind, they are not prana, indriya, then they don't have any desire at all. So all desires they give up and start walking. Who walks? Who walks? If you ask that person who has understood this statement, he will say, I never walk, I cannot walk because I am everything. Here also what is the answer? Tattvamasi. See, statements are different. Standpoints are different. References are different. But the answer is what? Tattvamasi. Answer is always Tattvamasi. Here Atma, Sarva Antaraha Atma. That which is the inner Atma. Antaraha means innermost. Sarva Antaraha means what? Innermost Atma. What is that innermost Atma? So we have different connotations when we use the word I. I told you, I am stout, I am black. When you say I am black, you refer I is equal to skin. I am stout, you refer I is equal to body. I am angry, you refer I is equal to mind. I am idiot, you refer I is equal to intellect. I am hungry, you refer I is equal to prana. I am blind, you refer I is equal to eyes. Like that, so many connotations, references are there for the one simple word I. First person, singular, straightforward fellow. He is not a crooked fellow. In English also you see, if you write I, straight he will stand. See, small I you write, crooked fellow. And dot will be there. One dot also will be there with that fellow. That dot only nailing. Bandhanam. So Shastra says, you are not crooked fellow. You are not small fellow also. Stand straight and tell, Aham Brahmasmi. Then what is the sign that you tell you understood? There will be no desire. Vithaya. Putraishana. Hittaishana, Lokaishana, all the three Yashanas will not be there for you. No desire for getting any sensory pleasures. It is called Putraishana in the Shastra. No desire for getting any power, position, external achievements. That is called Vittayeshana. No desire for getting after death experience in Devaloka or after the death name and fame in Manushya Loka. He considers it's an insult for me if somebody glorifies. Because I cannot be glorified. I am beyond glorification. Even Veda has failed in glorifying me. Shrutinam agamye. So Vedaham agnya. Mahimno na jananti param tavamba. Very Shruti has failed in glorifying me. You fellow come and glorify me. Like that this Jnani will tell. That is why no Jnani is anchoring for any mala, any name. He doesn't have name board also. In fact, he doesn't reveal his name also. So all Babas will be called by public according to their understanding. There was one Kali Kambli Baba in North India. Kali Kambli. What do you mean that? Black Kambal Baba. What name it is? What name it is? Even in Swami Vivekananda's life, he goes on changes his name. Sometimes he writes Vividisha Ananda. Sometimes he writes Vijnana Ananda. Then finally, all the disciples requested, in future there will be problem. So keep one name. And who gave that name? Nobody knows. Similarly, for Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, who gave that name Sri Ramakrishna? Nobody knows. Because they are nameless entities, akhanda vastu. They feel it is an insult for them to be identified as small, as an individual. However much it is greater individuality, even if it is avataratvam, according to them, from my real standpoint, what avatara? It is nothing but a wave in the ocean. Understood? However much big wave, what it will be? It has to subside, na? So all avatars has to pass away. Rama gone, Lakshmana gone, all avatars only. All forms will pass away. Only their name will be there. And connected incidents with that name will be there. That's all. We imagine in our mind, oh, Rama means like this, Shiva means. See, North Indian Shiva is with dadi, but South Indian Shiva is full shaven, you know, because of painters. One painter, there was one Ravi Verma. He has painted North Indian Shiva with dadi. So all North Indians consider Shiva as Bole Baba, Dadiwala. But in South India, clean shaven young man. Shiva is what? Clean shaven young man. It's all our conception. Only name we hear from the Shastra. Understood? So all these definitions connected with their individuality is an insult for them. Because they are everything. So therefore, here the Upanishad says, this answer was given by Yajnavalkya Rishi only to Kahola Kaushityakeya Rishi, that it is you, my dear. If you know yourself, you will be free from all types of wants and desires. This was the answer for fourth question. Then fifth question was asked by Mother Gargi. Vachaknavi Gargi. Talkative Gargi. Vayadi Gargi. In Tamil, Vayadi Gargi. She will talk a lot, but not nonsense. About Shastram only. She will not leave anyone. She will go and ask. There are some children, any gathering, doubts sir. Like that they will ask. Like that this Mother Gargi, spinster. So she asked, what is that Otam Protam of this Jagat? What is the oop and warp of this Jagat? Grand question it is. Then, being elder, Yajnavalkya Rishi says, Etadvai tad aksharam Gargi brahmanaha abhivadanti. Gargi, he names the questioner. That because she is younger to him. My dear, such a young age, you have wonderful question in your mind. So he was happy. The teacher was happy. Even though the question was asked as a challenge, teacher was happy. First time when she came, he told, your head will fall. Come with all humility. Then second time she comes and asks this. Second time the question was answered partially. What is the Otam Protham of the Jagat? He answered Akashaha. Akasha is the Otam Protham. In Akasha only everything is there. Na? Anywhere, whatever you say, it is space, nothing but space. Woof and warp of this creation is what? Space. Stomach space, mind space, intellect space, part space, everything space. Like that, unfinished answer. Intermediate answer was given for the second time. But when she came with all reverence and asked third time the same question, then Yajnavalkya Rishi, out of compassion, calls her, hey Gargi, considering her as his own daughter, and he says, hey Gargi, Edadvaitad Aksharam, imperishable. What is the Odam Prodham of the creation? It is imperishable. Imperishable? What does it mean, imperishable? Because whatever you see in the creation is perishable, subject to arrival and departure. But you say it is imperishable. What it is? Brahmanaha abhivadanti. Like that he says, it is not found by me alone. It is the assertion of all the Brahmanas, all the Jnanis. What it is, you know? What do you mean by imperishable? When you ask, Yajnavalkya Rishi says, Astulam. Stulam means heavy. Astulam, not heavy. Ananu. Anu means smallest. Not even available for sensory perceptions. It is not smallest. It is not biggest. Haraswam. Raswam means short. It is not short. Adirgam, long. It is not long. Alohitam. It is not black or white or anything. Colorless. Ashrotram. Not in sound form. Because certain things are sound form. Ashrotram. Avag. It cannot be explained by vak. Amanaha. Neither it has mind, nor it is conceived by the mind. Atejaskam, apranam, amukham, amatram, anantaram, abahyam. Like that, 24 he says. 24 times. 24 qualities which are known to the human mind are negated. Then Mother Gargi, little confused. You are negating. This is not, this is not. What it is, please tell. You told that it is Aksharam. Jnaninaha abhivadanti, Brahmanaha abhivadanti as Aksharam. You told. When I ask what is the meaning of that Aksharam, what do you say? It is not this, it is not this. What it is? Please tell. Then he says, Etasya va aksharasya prashasane gargi surya chandramasau vidhrutau tishtataha. Because of this Aksharam alone, Surya and Chandra are working properly. Like that he lists. Etasya va aksharasya prashasane gargi dyava prithivya vidhrute tishtataha. The divi, heavens and earths are existing because of this Aksharam. So he is creating more and more curiosity. Because child, na, small girl. Etasya va aksharasya prashasane gargi nimesha muhurta ahoratra ardhamasa masa ritavaha samvatsaraha iti. Kala tattvam all existing because these are all kala tattvam. Ritu means seasons. Samvatsara means year. Masa means month. Like that. Ahoratra, day and night. Muhurta, nimesha. All are the measurement of time that Kala Tattvam exists because of this Aksharam. एतस्य अक्षरस्य प्रशासने गार्गी प्राच्यः अन्यः नद्यः स्यन्दन्ते. Rivers are flowing because of this akshara. एतस्य अक्षरस्य प्रशासने गार्गी ददतो मनुष्याः. Manushya become danakarta because of this. They do nice things because of this akshara. So he was telling about the jadavastus outside the person. Now he says the very person is because of this akshara. Yova yedad aksharam gargi aviditva asma loke juhoti yajate tapastapyate bahuni varsha sahasrani antavadeva asya tad bhavati. If you don't know what it is, all your punya karmas are useless. All your pujas are useless. Asmin loke juhoti yajate tapastapyate bahuni varshas. Even if you do very many years, all become waste. So therefore first you know, then you do all those things. Yova yedad aksharam gargi aviditva asma lokat praiti saha kripanaha is a wretched fellow subject to our pity if he doesn't know what it is. So it's all creating more and more curiosity to mother. Please tell what it is. Etadva yedad aksharam gargi adrishtam drashtruhu. Adrishtam drashta. It is not available for seeing, it is a seer. Ashrutakam shrotru. Shrotru, but not Shrutakam. He is not available for Shravanam, but he is the Shrota. Shrotru means what? Shrota. First person singular. Amatam. Mantru. He is not available as the thought. He is a thinker. See how nicely he is bringing the mind of the student to first person singular subject. Because known to unknown only teaching process. You can teach something unknown by mentioning first known, then how you connect that. So known to unknown is the teaching process. So here he has mentioned all the known items. Dyava, Prithivi, this, that, Nakshatra, human life, everything. Then he says, because of this, everything exists. So it is first person singular. Adrishtam, drashtru. Ashrutagam, shrotru. Amatam, mantru. Avijñatam, vijñatru. Nanyadu atosti drashtru. Nanyadu atosti shrotru. Nanyadu atostri mantru. Nanyadu atosti vijñatru. Etasmin khalu akshare gargi akashaha otascha protascha iti. It is you. Who is that Shrota? Who is that Manta? Who is that Drashta? It is you. The entire creation, if anything can claim, any individual can claim that I am the Shrota, I am the Manta, who can do that? Certainly not Jadavastu. A conscious entity alone can say, I heard, I see, I know, I don't know. Even to say I don't know, you should be aware of your condition of the mind, that you know that you don't know. So it is the conscious entity called first person singular I. Tadu tvam asi. That is the answer for Mother Gargi. Then sixth question, small child asked. Our hero Nachiketa Swami asked, Anyatra dharmad, anyatra adharmad, anyatra asmad, krita kritat, anyatra bhutascha, bhavyascha, etat parshasi tatvata. That which is not inside the game, please tell. Because this Srishti means it's a game wherein space and time. Action and action result. This is what game. What do you mean by game? There is a place to play, there is a time to play, there is a rule to play, which determines the result of the play. People who are interested play. I am not interested in playing. What is that? which is not included in the game. What is the answer, you know? Beautiful answer. Yamadharmaraja says, it is you, my dear Nachiketas. Na jayate mriyate va vipaschite nayam kutaschinna babhuva kaschite ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano na hanyate hanyamane sharire. It's a beautiful answer. It is you. Vipaschite, the conscious entity you. When I say you, to whom I can tell? Please tell. To whom I can address you? One who can understand the word, to him only I can. Suppose I stand in front of the wall. You are the fellow. Like that, if I start talking, others what they will think? Ayyo, Swami was nice only so far. So to conscious being only I can tell you. Correct? So the vipaschite, the conscious entity called you, which is first person singular, I, na jayate, therefore na mriyate, kadachit kutaschit. At any point, by any means. No way you are born, Nachiketas. When Yamadharmaraja told, Acha, I have never born. Yes, but they say that I am 8-year-old boy. No, that is your age of your body, not you. Ajaha, you are Ajaha, Nityaha, Shashvataha, Puranaha. Na hanyate anyamane sharire. You are not going to die. You are not going to die even if your body is destroyed. That means what? First person singular is addressed. Who has body? Individual who has body. So when Yamadharmaraja says, individual is someone who is not destroyed even if his body is destroyed. That means what? It is first person singular I. Anyone who considers himself as killed or killing, he says, Ubhautav na vijanita. Next mantra itself you will tell that. Anta chenmanyate hantum, atas chenmanyate hatam, ubhautav na vijanito, nayagam hanti na hanyate. Bhagavan Krishna has taken this exactly verbatim, the mantra, this mantra. Ubhautav na vijanito, nayagam hanti na hanyate. Nayagam, if it's chanted, it is Upanishad. Nayam hanti na hanyate, if it is chanted, it is Gita. If you think that you are born and going to die and doing varieties of activities, including the killing activities in the war, hey Arjuna, you are so and so. Here, Mrityu Devata says, Nachiketas, never think that you can be killed because you are not born at all. Nor you can do any action. So, Ajaha, Nityaha, Shashvataha, that first person singular is not included in game. Suppose imagine the first person singular, the conscious entity also is included in the game. Who will understand the game? There must be another conscious entity to understand. Correct? Then also that is conscious. That first person singular, that second consciousness will be first person singular. So anavastha dosha will be there. Ultimately, you need a conscious entity to know. Understood? Therefore, only it is called one. Nityam. Ajam. Jam means being born. Jam means multitude. Ajam means ekam. Nityam. Puratanam. Old, but navam. Pura api navam. So it is you, my dear, you the consciousness. So what is the answer here? Tattvamasi Nachiketas. There Tattvamasi Shvetaketu, here Tattvamasi Nachiketas. Before that to Gargi, Tattvamasi Gargi. If we go and ask, they will tell what? Tattvamasi Paramasukhananda. So answer is same for the 6th question. Then 7th question. Bhrigu Rishi asked Varuni, his father, Adihi Bhagavo Brahmeti. Please tell what it is, which is called as infinitude. Because finitude we know, infinitude is not an entity, it is a negation of finite entity. Infinite. Okay. What do you mean by infinite? Please tell. The answer was beautiful answer. The father, who happened to be the teacher also, he gives a puzzle. Infinite is that from which the entire creation has come. Yato vayumani bhutani jayante ye na jatani jivanti yet prayanti abhisamvishanti tad vijijnasasva. He gives one puzzle. Infinitude is something from which entire creation, finite things comes out, sustained by that and gets resolved into that. Go and fill the blank and come. So father was very confident enough, this fellow will find out the answer. So he goes and meditates. Bhrigu Rishi goes and meditates. He puts annam, sapadu. From sapadu only everything comes. From annam only everything comes. Correct? Without annam, nothing comes. Nothing sustained. And everything goes into annam only. See, our body comes out of annam. Annadvai praja prajayante. So he puts the annam word, maybe food. Generally for every human mind, life is equal to food. Life is equal to food. For animals, life is equal to nothing but food. A lion can see any other animal as food only, na? Not as a friend. No relationship will be there. Similarly, for human being also in initial stages, nothing but food. You hand over a coin to the child, it will put it in the mouth because it is food. So, food comes in the mind of the human being first as the life creator, sustainer and destroyer. Then he comes and says, answer, maybe annam. Father says, tad vijijnasasva, because that is not the right answer. He did not want to tell that. Idiot, like that he won't scold. Tad vijijnasasva, little more you think. Then prana, maybe prana. Because of prana only all creation comes. Without prana there is no creation, living being. So prana alone sustains everything. Like that, one by one. Initially annam, then pranam, then manaha, then vijnanamayaha, then anandamayaha. Like that, one by one, he fills. For every time, the teacher says, tad vijijnasasva. Then finally, the Shishya comes. It is I, the conscious entity. The Shishya comes with the answer. I have found out, my dear father, my dear teacher, I have found out the answer. It is neither I the body, nor I the prana, nor I the mind, nor I the intellect, nor I the happiness. It is I the conscious entity. Anando Brahme Divya Janat Anandhadyeva Kalvimani Bhuta Nijayante Anande Najata Nijivanti Anandam Prayatyabi Samvishanti Saisha Bhargavi Vidya. This is called Bhargavi Vidya. Bhargavi means what? Bhrigu Rishi. This is the Vidya understood by the Bhrigu, myself. It is me. Then Acharya says, Sabash. What will happen if you know? What will happen if you know that you are that entity because of which entire creation is created, sustained and resolved? So far, I is equal to body, I is equal to prana, I is equal to mind, I is equal to intellect, I is equal to Anandamaya Kosha. I thought so. When I cross all these things, in my understanding, for the word I find myself a simple, infinite, conscious entity. Sa yaschayam purushe, yaschasavaditye. Yaha, I am purushe. That consciousness which is in me, in Surya also. Yaha, I am purushe, sahayeva asau aditye. So there is one connection, one entity which connects the entire creation, because of which the creation is created, sustained and resolved. Sa ekaha. Because I know this truth, sa evam with asmal lokat pretya. Asmad lokat. Loka means shariram. When I come out of my shariram, in my understanding for the word I, in my understanding for the word I, when I come out of this pancha kosha shariram, it becomes kosha. It is a shirt. It is a cover covering my real nature. It cannot be covered for eternity. When I do vichara, I found out I am neither the body, nor the prana, nor sense organs, nor mind, nor intellect. I am the conscious entity. When I find, what else is there? Etam annamayamatmanam upasankramya, etam pranamayamatmanam upasankramya, etam manomayamatmanam upasankramya, etam anandamayamatmanam upasankramya, iman lokan kamani kamarupyanu sancharan, ha hu ha hu ha hu. Ahamannam, 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 ahaman nadaha, ahag shlokakrit, ahamasmi pratamaja. I am the pratamaja. I am Brahma. This is my understanding. One who doesn't understand, his life will be ayo, ayo. One who understands, his life is ha, hu, ha, hu, ha, hu. See, the capacity of the teacher to bring out the right answer from the student's mouth without teaching, just hinting. Yes, teacher was confident enough, this fellow is intelligent enough to find the answer just by simple hint. So teacher gave just hint. And what is that answer? Aham Brahmasmi. What the teacher want to say to his student? Tattvamasi. If it is understood properly, it is called Aham Brahmasmi. As long as it is understood, it is told as Tattvamasi. Then, 8th question. Told by Aruni towards Shvetaketu. Disciple was Shvetaketu. Yena ashrutakam shrutam bhavati. Avijñātam vijñātam bhavati. That consciousness which is not available for perception, what it is. That was the question. What is the answer? Saya yesho anima aitad atmam idagum sarvam tat satyam sa atma tattvamasi shvetaketu. It is first person singular which is not available for any perception. Ashrutagam shrutam. Avijñātam vijñātam. You don't know yourself as an object, you know yourself as a subject always. Understood? You know yourself as a subject, never as an object. You are not available as the object of perception. That is why the Shastra says, whatever is available as an object of perception is not you. With that rule, if you take your body, whether it is available for your perception, yes, therefore you are not that. Your dog available for perception, therefore you are not dog. Drashta is different from drishyam. Dog is drishyam, you are drashta. You say that I am not dog. You don't allow anyone to scold you, a dog, a donkey. You don't allow. Similarly, I say you are not body. How? Because it is available for your perception. You are the perceiver, not available for perception. So, the answer is Ashrutakam Shrutam, Amatam Matam, Avijñātam Vijñātam, Tattvamasi. In that mantra, the word comes Yeshaha Anima Idagam Sarvam, whose glory is in entire creation. Sa Atma, Tadu Satyam. And that Satyam, that Atma, whose glory is entire creation, Tattvamasi. You are that. Then ninth mantra, asked by a student, what is that because of which entire sense organs work? What is that? Adhokshaja vastu. In Kena Upanishad. Keneshitam patati preshitam manaha kena pranaha prathamaha praiti yuktaha keneshitam vachamimam vatanti chakshushrotram kavu devo yunakti. What is that? Devaha. Devaha means Diptimataha, self-conscious entity. What is that conscious entity which activates all this jadam? Indriyas are jadam, mind is jadam. Which conscious entity activates all these jadavastu? What is the answer? The answer was given in a puzzle manner. Shrotrasya shrotram, manaso manoyate, vachoha vacham, savu pranasya pranaha, chakshusha chakshuhu, eye of the eye, ear of the ear, nose of the nose, mind of the mind, breath of the breath. What do you understand? You don't understand. So the teacher continues to explain that. Na chakshur gacchati, na vak gacchati, no manaha, na vidmaha, na vijanimaha. It is not available for any perception, not available for any description, not available for any thinking. Then how you will teach? Na vijanimaha, I don't know how to teach. Then why you are asking me to come and sit in front of you? Yatha yetat anushishyat. As my teacher taught without teaching, so I will teach you without teaching. How you teach? Anya deva tad viditat athaha aviditat. This is the puzzle. It is different from the known and it is different from the unknown. Find out what it is. It is different from known and knowables, and it is different from unknown. What it is? Very simple. Nowhere. Subject. First person singular. For first person singular only, this puzzle can apply. Understand? First person singular is different from known. First person singular is different from unknown. When you say, I know French, I know that I know French. I am different from knowledge of the French language. Understood? When I say I don't know French, what does it mean? I know that I don't know French. That means what? I, the knower, know the ignorance of the French language. Knowledge of the French language also is known to me. Ignorance of the French language also known to me. The French language, known language also known to me. The unknown French language also is known to me. It is neither known nor unknown. It is the knower. If you reduce all the statements, what is the answer? Single statement, Tattvamasi. So questions are many, answer is only one. Sarva Roga Nivarani Mantram. Really you can tell to others, if anybody comes to you with suffering, this statement you tell. Tattvamasi. It will do wonders. You will find out the ultimate answer. That is a fact about oneself. That is a fact about oneself. If you think yourself with bad character, you are a bad person according to you. If you think yourself with good character, you are a good person according to you. Other certificate doesn't matter. If you think yourself as poor person, you are poor. If you think yourself as a rich person, you are rich. That's why sadhus who don't have even 1 penny, 1 paisa, 1 rupee also, how they stay? They sit and they putting their leg crossed. Raja Mai Okandurpa. The sadhu is called Maharaja. What Rajim he has? Maharaja. He doesn't have even Kaupina. We go to Kumbh Mela, it was a very funny sight to see. All rich fellows are coming and standing in queue to have a darshana. A sadhu who doesn't have even cloth. Like a child sitting in crossed legs with cheerfulness. Whole day. I had the opportunity to see many sadhus like that. What Rajyam they have? Atma Samrajyam they have found. So as you think, so you are. You think yourself infinite, you are infinite. That is difficult, Swami. How to think? No, then that thought will be automatic. All your thinking is what? According to your knowledge only. Na? If you consider yourself as a woman, all your thinking will be centered on that womanhood only. How to take care of your hair, how to keep your skin nicely. All these things are all not. If you consider yourself as a man, how to take care of your mustache. That's why sadhus shave fully. Very difficult to understand whether man or understood. So as you think, so you are. If you think according to the Shastra Pramanam, that is Tvam Asi. And that is the knowledge revealed by Sarve Vedanta. This is the assertion of Bhagavan Shankara. Sarve Vedantaha Atma Ekatta Vidya Pratipattaye Arabhyanti. There is one Atma and you call it Paramatma, Brahmatma, Ishwaratma, whatever Atma you add, it is Atma. Whatever adjective you add, it is one Atma. If you understand that, your life is ha-hu life. Otherwise it is ayyo life. So what does it mean when Shastra so vehemently, consistently, substantially reveals from different angles, same thing, what it is? Tattvamasi. So what do you mean by Tad Tvam Asi? What is the meaning of Tad word? What is the meaning of Tvam word? What is the meaning of Asi word? 3 words are there. That vichara is called Tattvamasi, Pada vicharaha, Vakya vicharaha, Lakshyartha vicharaha. Like that, varieties of vicharas are there about this statement. Books after books are written. Our elders have spent entire life to explain this one simple looking statement, Tattvamasi. We'll try to get some glimpses of that in the next classes. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.
पुत्रा आये धामानि दुर्व्यानि तत्सु वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् तमेव विदित्वा अतिमृत्युमेति नान्यः पन्था विद्यते ह्यनाय उत्तिष्ठत जाग्रत प्राप्य वरान् निबोधत उत्तिष्ठत जाग्रत प्राप्य वरान् निबोधत उत्तिष्ठत जाग्रत मन्निदा उत्तिष्ठत जाग्रत मन्निदा उत्तिष्ठत जाग्रत मन्निदा उत्तिष्ठत जाग्रत इलक्कै अडयुं वरैயில் நீ வரைக்கணம் இன்றியே உன்னடை நண்பா उत्तिष्ठत जाग्रत இலக்கை அடையும் வரையில் நீ இந்த ஹிம்ச ஜீவனத்தை துன்பம் கூடும் இந்த ஹிம்ச ஜீவனத்தை பின்தள்ளி வைத்து உன்னடை நண்பா உத்திஷ்டத ஜாக்ரத மன்னிடா உத்திஷ்டத ஜாக்ரத நான் இந்த தேகம் எனும் அகம்பாவம் மாயையில் மலையில் திரிகின்றாய் நான் இந்த தேகம் எனும் அகம்பாவம் மாயையில் மலையில் திரிகின்றாய் அமர ஆத்மனி அமிர்த புத்திரனி அமர ஆத்மனி அமிர்த புத்திரனி ஆனந்த ரூபத்தின் பரிபூரணனும் நீ உத்திஷ்டத ஜாக்ரத அமர ஆத்மனி அமிர்த புத்திரனி அமர ஆத்மனி அமிர்த புத்திரனி ஆனந்த ரூபத்தின் பரிபூரணனும் நீ உத்திஷ்டத ஜாக்ரத மன்னிதா உத்திஷ்டத